Hello, and welcome to Introduction to Programming in C Spring 2021 course. This course is a fully online course, which means you are not going to be required to come to campus. Everything will be online, and although I will be hosting weekly WebEx sessions, you will not be required to attend those WebEx sessions. They will just be recorded, and you can watch them when you want to. All of the learning content is pre-recorded. And I am, of course, the instructor of the course. All content is made by me. All assignments are made by me. All assessments are made by me, exams and everything. So I'm very, very active in the online course, but lecture material is all pre-recorded, and the weekly sessions are just added features. For those of you who can attend, they will be at 10 a.m. either on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Not every Tuesday and Thursday, either a Tuesday or a Thursday, depending on what's going on that week. All of those sessions have already been set up and planned. If you go to Cisco WebEx in the course, you will see the dates and times of the sessions and the planned topic. Of course, things may change as the semester moves along, but those are the planned sessions and those are the planned dates and times. You are responsible for always checking the announcements, so be sure to check your announcements frequently because any changes that are made during the semester, I will post on the announcements. All right, so let's just go over a few things about the course. The course is set up in modules. So if you go to the home page and you click modules, you will notice that the course is set up in modules. The first module appears how to get help. This how to get help module will be, there'll be added items in this module as soon as we set up the tutoring from the different, from the college, from the university, and from the department. So this added information will be added here for right now. The best way to get help is to send me an email. So this explains how to send me an email and how to get help. Again, I was in the module section. The second module is the Start Here module. Now, the Start Here module has a lot of information in it, and you need to go through and read every single page in this Start Here module, complete the student introduction, and complete the syllabus and course agreement before you will be able to open up the first module of learning material. So the learning material starts at Module 1. There are 12 modules, 13 modules in the course. The modules will open on Thursdays usually, and you will have more than 10 days to complete any of the material in the modules. You'll see that as the course moves along. But in order to access the first module, you need to complete every item in the Start Here module. So you can go to modules to get to the Start Here module, or you can go to the home page in Introduction to Programming in C, scroll down to the bottom and hit Get Started. The best way to do that, the best way to navigate this course is to go to each page, scroll down to the bottom and read everything on every page and then move along to the next page. So this is the welcome page. This is the first page of the Start Here module. I will show you again in modules. This is the Start Here module. This is the welcome page. You can get to the welcome page by scrolling here and getting started. So the Start Here module, like I showed you, has a lot of pages in it. So you need to go through, and this is just a welcome me, just saying a little bit about myself. This is how you can contact me. I will not be holding any office hours in my office on the Boca campus, and I will not be holding any, I will be doing all office hours by appointment, but like I said before, I will be hosting at 10 a.m. on either Tuesday or Thursday. I will be hosting WebEx sessions. In those WebEx sessions, you can send me an email before the session on something you want covered or something that's not clear, or you can also set up a one-on-one session with me, and we will also be hosting, we'll have TAs who will be hosting one-on-one sessions as the semester gets started, and I will post information about that as I receive it. All right, the best way to get in touch with me is through email. I check my email very frequently. This phone number rings my office. I don't check that as much as I check my email. So if you want to get in touch with me, I am honestly checking my email many, many times a day. So if you don't hear from me, I do have 48 hours to respond. I almost never take 48 hours to respond, but it is listed in the syllabus that I have 48 hours. But if you don't hear from me within 48 hours, please send me another email. I have a lot of students, and I certainly don't want to miss something important. And occasionally, emails get accidentally deleted or moved, or I don't receive them, or something happens. So if you do not hear from me within 48 hours, please send another email. So the first thing is you're going to have to get a software for this course. You're going to have to either download or use the software available on the engineering desktop. My suggestion to you, if you're using Windows, is to install Visual Studio 2019 Community. There's going to be a video here that I'm going to film after this with step-by-step instructions, but this is just to get you started, and there will be a separate video for Visual Studio. The option for Mac is Xcode. So these are just a software you're going to use. They are called integrated development environments, and you will be using them to test your C code. We're going to be writing source code in a language called C, and you're going to need to use one of these tools. You only need one in order to test your source code. So we'll get to more about that in a few minutes because I want to continue on with the overview of the course. All right, so this is where this video is going, that I'm welcoming you right now, and these are the objectives of the course. I'm not going to read them to you, but if you have any questions on them, please feel free to let me know. And as you see, I'm scrolling down to the bottom, and then I'm hitting the next button. These are the course requirements. The first section of the course requirement will take you right over to the syllabus page. The other way to get to the syllabus page is to click syllabus here on the menu on the left. But I'm going to continue going through the course requirements, and then I'll go to the syllabus page in a moment. You have a textbook for this course. The name of the textbook is called Problem Solving and Program Design in C, 8th edition. I encourage you to find the best price textbook you can. You can even find an older edition of the textbook. However, you must get the My Lab access that goes with the textbook. There is a online. This is an online tool, and there will be assigned and graded exercises in the My Lab tool. So be sure that you get the My Lab tool that goes along with your textbook, and you can just get a really cheap version of the textbook and just purchase the My Lab tool separately. There won't be any exercises particularly in your textbook, and you will not be able to use your textbook for exams. You will only be able to use written notes for your exams. You will not be able to use anything online or any textbook for your exams. You will only be allowed for your exam to use written material. You will be taking your exam with HonorLock, which is down here. It tells you that you will be using HonorLock with a webcam to take your exams. You will have 3 exams, and those exams will require you to have HonorLock, and you will not be able to use a textbook. So if you get an electronic textbook, it doesn't matter if you have electronic or you have a hard copy textbook, because you can only use one page, and you're going to have to show it when you take your exam that you have only one page of notes. And HonorLock has proctors watching you take your exam. So you will be allowed one page of notes, and you can use that one page of notes front and back to take your exam, to help you so you don't have to remember everything while you take your exam. And so please plan accordingly. So it doesn't matter if you have an electronic book or you have a digital book, or you have a hard copy book, because you will not be able to use a book or unlimited resources for your exam. Just one page of notes, and you'll have a webcam. About your exams will usually be taken on Thursdays, And the plan right now is to have your exams on Thursdays. The dates that have been selected for your exams are February 25th, April 1st, and April 22nd. The exams will be available from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. That doesn't mean you can stop and restart. It means that if, say, it's an 80-minute exam or a 2-hour exam, you have a 4-hour window to take it. Once you start it, you cannot stop and restart. So if you choose to start your exam at 10 a.m., you will have the 80 minutes to take it starting at 10 a.m. I don't suggest that you wait till 4 p.m. because sometimes Canvas gets glitchy, but you should plan ahead and take it and be prepared to complete it within that window. I'm giving you day one, the exam dates, February 25th, April 1st, and April 22nd. I also have outlined all the plans of all the assignments for the entire semester. I made an assessment planner here, so you can download it and have it and be prepared. Of course, occasionally things change, so there might be things that change along the way during the semester, but for the most part, this is the plan. I have taught this class since many years, I think since 2005. So this is the plan. These are the assignments. These are the planned due dates and the assignments that go along with the modules. So you have the assessment planner that you can download. If there's anything unclear, you see an error, please let me know. There's also a course summary here in which we'll list all of the assessments by date, so you can plan ahead. And if you go to the modules, the assessments that go along with the modules after you've completed everything in your Start Here module and you get to the module 1, all of this is the module 1 learning content. So this will be, each module is set up the same way. It has a list of everything you need to do for that module, where to read the information in the textbook, the lecture videos. Be sure to watch all the lecture videos. The lecture videos are public and posted on YouTube, so you can watch them over and over again and rewind and ask questions. But don't ask the questions on YouTube. Please send an email to me if you have questions on anything. Watch the lecture videos. Take a look at the slides. There are slides for each module, the notes, and then at the bottom, again, it repeats what you need to do in that module, what needs to be completed. And it's in order, so if you hit next, it will tell you the next thing you need to do. You hit next, it tells you the next thing you need to do. You need to take this survey in order to get 3 bonus points. If you finish this survey by January 15th, you will earn 3 extra bonus points. And then this tells you more detail about a compiler, and this is your first assignment. So this information is all part of Module 1. I'm going back here to Module 1. After you complete everything in the Start Here module, then you do everything in your Module 1, you move on to Module 2, and some of the modules are locked because they will open up when the time is right. So after you've finished Module 1, I've also opened Module 2 early just for you guys to get started and to get a better look of what's going on. And then Module 3 will unlock on January 21st. I also, just so that there's no surprises, and as a reminder, even though you do have a calendar in Canvas, if you go to your home page, you do have a calendar in Canvas to help you. If you go to your syllabus page, you do have a course summary to help you. But in the modules and with each assignment, I also added the due date on the assignment description so you can look ahead and be prepared when things are due, so you don't have to be waiting until the last minute. There's no reason to wait till the last minute. Just because this is due on January 19th, that does not mean that you need to wait until January 19th to get started. This is due January 26th. You can already, if you know how to do this and you've gone through the lecture material and you understand what to do, You can turn in anything you want, you can do early. The MyLab assignments, I'm going to make a separate video on, and many of the programming assignments, I make a separate video as well, and those videos are posted with the assignment. All right, a couple more things. Everything is set with an 11:59 p.m. due date. My suggestion to you is to assume that it is a 9 p.m. due date, and then you just have this very quick little 3-hour extra bonus. So what you need to do is, with this 3-hour extra bonus time, try not to use it. I will check on due dates, I will check my email before at 9 p.m. to make sure that there aren't any issues, that something didn't happen. But after 9 p.m., I can't guarantee that I will check it. So that's why I am telling you to assume everything is due at 9 p.m. If anything else is different, it's your responsibility, especially like the exams. The exams are only open from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. So it's your responsibility to make the proper accommodations for those 3 exam dates. All right, so some other things about this course, the grading scale. I know everyone is very interested to know about the grading scale. So we have a lot of assessments. Take a look at the assessments. The course is based on a 500-point, where's the grades here? Did I already pass it? The course is based on 500 points. Many times during the semester, I add some things for bonus, or I might decide to drop something or whatever. But right now, it is set up that you have 2 exams, each worth 50 points, 1 cumulative final exam worth 150 points. So your final exam is very important. It's very important that you realize that this is a cumulative subject. So don't, if you're stuck in Module 2, don't say, oh gosh, I'm stuck in Module 2. I'll just skip the Module 2 stuff and move on to Module 3. That's not how programming works. Everything we do in Module 1, we will still be doing, Module 1 and Module 2, we will still be doing at the end of the semester. So if you email me and we're in Module 5 and you're having trouble, I'm going to tell you to go back to Module 1, start over, make sure you understand everything in Module 1, go to Module 2, redo the assignments, make sure you understand everything in Module 2, go to Module 3, redo the assignments, because everything builds. Like I said before, we start out in the beginning, and everything that each module builds on the module before. You will have quizzes that are worth 80 points. You will have programming assignments that are worth 130 points. And the MyLab online assignments, those are the exercises that go along with the textbook. Those have been assigned. And like I said before, there's a separate video on my programming lab. All right, so anyway, so I really look forward to having a really fun semester. This is just the first introductory video. I will be posting more videos, more informational videos, more explanations. I will be hosting a WebEx session in which I will explain more things. I don't like to make the videos too long because I would hope that you guys would watch them, especially if they're not too long. So this is my first welcome video. Welcome to Introduction to Programming in C. I'm here to help you. I'm here to guide you. And the biggest thing that I can tell you, and it says it right here in Module 1, if you do not practice what you are learning, it will be very difficult to do well in this course. Programming is a practical subject. There is no shortcut. You can't jump in and cram. If you start from the beginning, you make the right habits, practice while you're going, make sure that you understand everything in Module 1 before moving on to Module 2. Make sure you understand Module 2 before moving on to Module 3. Emailing me, getting help. Don't let yourself fall behind. Staying on top of what's happening in the class. Don't not waiting until the last minute. Starting early on everything. practicing what you're learning, practicing individually. Everything in this class is individual work. There is no teamwork in this class. Everything is individual. You need to sit there in front of your computer and practice. You need to do it on your own. We will be having a lot of help during the semester from the department. We have TAs from the college. We have tutoring, and from the university, we have supplemental instruction, or SI. So you will have certainly many, many places to get help. I do not suggest that you get help from fellow students. Get help from me, get help from other, the TAs that have been assigned, and all of that information will be in a second video that I will be releasing next week after I have more information. Welcome to Introduction to Programming.